You know, me, my wife were so blessed because we found a church that's very small. The pastor's main message to us is to study this a lot, to witness about Jesus. That's his main thing. That's his main concern. That should be the pastor's main point to the church. Witness about Jesus. Read your scripture. Not about if everyone here gives $1,000, we can have a bigger church, a bigger this, a bigger van, whatever. No, that's wrong. That is so wrong. If you go to a church and they start asking you for a certain large amount of money, just get up and walk out. That's why 2 Peter, I want to point some notes I highlighted. It says here, because these pastors, so-called pastors, have a clever ways to get hold of your money. Okay, it says here, false prophets who also arose among the people, who secretly introduce destructive heresy. They take away from the truth from you, the true teaching of the Bible. They take it away. Their greed will exploit you with false words. Their judgment, because God is going to judge them, is watching them for a long time, from long ago, it says here. And God is not idle, because their destructions will be upon them. For God is not asleep. For God did not spare angels when they sinned, but put them into hell and committed them into the pits of darkness and reserved for judgment. Because we are going to be judged. The Christians are going to be judged in the end, and the wicked people are going to be judged in the end. There's two judgments coming. Okay? Romans 3:23 says, "For all have sinned and fall short of the glory of God." For we all have sinned. Now, Matthew 7:15, Matthew 24:24, and Revelation 13:13 about the false prophets. Revelation 13:13 is talking about an imitator trying to make things like Christ, but he was just an imitator. The point is, stay away from these people that are trying to hustle you out of money. If you're going to a church that is not using this, it's not sticking to scripture, and just